Well, it's been my life for the last 12 years. Get out of bed in Madison Saracen till I go back to bed.
It's a huge part of my life, never mind, my racing. So yeah, it's meant a huge amount. We've achieved a lot together, and sad to see it end, really.
It's been a hell of a ride, and yeah, it's been good.
The one thing that comes to mind when it's only 3 words is what Box Cuxley, one of the team mechanics, used to say to Alex Marin. He'd go in close, he'd look all serious, like he was going to give him some words of wisdom, and he'd say, "Go like f***."
The reason why I wanted to set up a team in the first place was when we acquired the Saracen brand, it was a little bit of damaged goods, and we completely re-engineered the bikes from scratch, from the ground up. For me, it was really to demonstrate that we could make a bike that wins World Cups. Back in 2011, we really wanted to try and do a sort of a development team. Things evolved from that point. Once we started getting results, I got a bit more carried away.
Yeah, the team was all set up as a development team, and a couple of the riders, Manon Carpenter, Phil Atwill, were going to World Cups, and yeah, I joined then.
The dynamic of our teams has always been really good. So it's a small knit team. They've always got on well, they ride well together, they've often helped each other ride better.
We do seem to be stuck in our mud pit, I think, yes.
Well, there's been quite a few. I guess the one that always stands out is watching Manon become the world champion, and that goes right up there. But every year we've had some really strong results.
One of the key highlights that stands out was Matt Walker's World Championship in Australia, in Cairns.
Basically, from the first couple of races in that first year in junior, it was all kind of building towards winning that race at the end of my junior career.
We brought him right through from being one of the top UK youth and juvenile riders, right through junior. At the time, a lot of the hype was all about Finales. Obviously, there was a lot behind him, and we just kept quiet, and we knew what we were going there to do, and to pull it off was, one of the first big achievements that means a lot.
Especially from the UK, to feel like you go all the way across the globe and come back with a world title was really, really cool.
As a rider, it was probably getting the first men elite World Cup podium for the guys. Then also as a team, we won some team overalls, and that was pretty cool to be a part of, and just see the team elevate over the years.
Winning the overall World Cup in 2020, that was a big thing. Again, just a huge goal, like in anyone's careers, to kind of be fighting at the top for a championship or for race wins. A bit more of recently in 2022 to finally get my first World Cup win in Leogang. I do really feel like everyone was behind me. So I think for someone like Will, it was probably quite special for him as well, as much as it was for me.
He's been the kind of backbone of the team for, so many years. And just to get to experience his kind of knowledge and take on, anything that got thrown at you, he'd done 10 times over almost, it felt like. The kits especially, and the clothing, I like developing that. The bike was a massive part. The production race bike you can buy now, that's awesome to have been a part of that.
Yeah, the team has been quite fundamental in how we've developed the bikes, but also other products that the team have used. So, we've used the team throughout the development, from the very first Mist all the way through to the current one, has been all down to rider feedback, working with our engineers that we have, both here and in Asia, and really trying to fine-tune the bike as best as possible. Can't make a promise, but I
25 sitting on 25 racks. Just got started and we ain't done yet. Bought a new crib, that's a goddamn flex.
We've developed the bikes, and the bikes that you can buy now are the bikes that the team have put a lot of years and time into. So that legacy goes on, and yeah, looking forward to making sure we get out there with people, and you know, from grassroots through, everyone gets the best out of these Saracen bikes now.
Looking back when I was 11, 12, getting into mountain biking, I never expected it would turn out like this, you know.
The fact that we developed these riders from a very early age and right through the team, right up to World Cup level, to podium and World Cup overall wins is something that we are really, and I'm particularly really proud of.
We put everything in, and I put together the people that I knew were capable of these things. There's so many people that are in the limelight that have done so well and they get their moment, but there's so many people behind the scenes, both directly team staff that have helped me and back at Madison as well and everything else. So just everyone that's been involved, thank you very much. They know exactly who they are. Chuffed to bits with what we achieved, and everyone that's achieved that should be really, really proud.
I don't feel that this is the end of Saracen at World Cups, and hopefully we will be there in some form or another. It may not be next year, but certainly in years to come I think there will be teams riding Saracen bikes. We want to make affordable bikes for everyday racers. You see the Saracen missed a lot of races around the UK and in Ireland and elsewhere, so I think that's really something we want to focus on. But we haven't given up on racing, that's for sure.